player, get some highlight tapes of DJ Ballantyne if you want to learn how to move without the basketball.
22nd assist tonight by Evansville. Done a nice job. 22 assists of 30 made baskets. Howard another 3. Front rim that one. Wing just missed one shot tonight. That one blocked. And now 8 of 10 from the field. Here comes Smith. Howard got hit. There's no call. And this Evansville team, Rich, they returned all 5 starters from last year, and then they'll have 12 of 13 players back for next year. You can tell that the experience in playing together, especially being able to have that many assists, that's a product of that.
Well, it certainly is. And then added to the mix, they got a young man from the state of Indiana has a chance to be Mr. Basketball, who will come in as a freshman point guard. So they have added some additional depth.
Brozoya checks back in, replacing Jalen Moore, and Marshawn Newell back to the lineup for Lee. Richard Lee, the freshman, with a little bit of action.
As you look at Tennessee Martin, I think they have one more spurt at least left in them.
Brad Watson over the back, foul there on Howard. They don't get it. Ball knocked out of bounds though to Evansville. Evansville at 22-12 this season, and most wins since the 1998-99 season. This has been one great year for them, and trying to create a little bit of separation, which they have done tonight and have kept UT Martin at bay. They were up by as many as 24 points. That was at the 16:08 mark. Ballantyne fouled and almost got the 3.
Mike, you talk about the record of Evansville. They've had some big wins this year. They knocked off Belmont, who is an NCAA team out of the Ohio Valley, as we're going to see Ballantyne get fouled on the 3 and almost got that to drop. Tremendous concentration. And then they knocked off Northern Iowa on New Year's Day and prevented Northern Iowa from winning the Missouri Valley Conference. So a couple of big wins during the course of the season as well.
Foul was on DeVille Smith, his second for UT Martin. There's some tough teams in the Missouri Valley. We know that. It's a very well-known league nowadays. I mean, you look at Wichita State, UNI, they both went to the NCAA tournament. Illinois State went to the NIT. Loyola Chicago was in the CBI, and here's Evansville in the CIT. So that's half the league in postseason play this year.
And you're talking about 5 teams out of 10 who have 20-plus wins. So you've got to come ready to play in the Missouri Valley. And the same can be said for the Ohio Valley. I mean, Murray State had an outstanding season. Eastern Kentucky, who Tennessee Martin knocked off earlier. And how about the job that Jay Spoonhour has done at Eastern Illinois? A terrific job of turning that program around as well. So some good coaches, good players in both conferences.
That's the 3rd foul on Mislav Brozoya in Croatia. The sophomore picks up his 3rd. 16-point Evansville lead. Marty Simmons not happy. And his team has played so well tonight. Sharing the basketball, making the extra pass. That's what they do best. 3-point try here. Smith got it. And DeVille Smith. 13-point ball game. And we're under 4 minutes left.
And now it's spread the floor and try and find the seams of this zone. You can see they have gone a little triangle in 2.
Ball knocked out of bounds by UT Martin, and it'll take us to a timeout. The Skyhawks will have 3:32 on the clock to try to erase a 13-point deficit. We'll see if they can do it when we return.
We need a new spin on sports.
We need competitors.
and those who cover the competition. We need to talk.
Sunday at 8 on CBS Sports Network.
Only one place takes you inside golf's most prestigious event. The Masters Mosaic from DirecTV. Watch 6 screens of enhanced coverage on one channel, including 2 featured groups and every swing at Amen Corner, all in crystal clear HD. Plus our interactive leaderboard, expanded player stats, and more. The only place to experience a major like this is DirecTV. The Masters Mosaic begins April 9th, starting at channel 701.
Take the roar out of snore. Yet another innovation only at a Sleep Number store.
Attention parents and grandparents of young children. Gerber Life is accepting applications for their affordable grow-up plan. The grow-up plan gives your child $10,000 in whole life insurance protection now, then doubles automatically to $20,000 later at no extra cost. Free information will be sent to parents and grandparents who call now. Help give your child a head start for just pennies a day. Don't wait. Call now for free information.
Call 1-800-679-9356 or go to growaplan.com.
Evansville trying to hang on, up by 13 points over Tennessee Martin. 3:32 to go. First of our doubleheader tonight. Stay tuned right here at CBS Sports Network. More tournament basketball coming up next. Our second semifinal game from the CIT. NJIT on the road from New Jersey, taking on Northern Arizona right here on CBS Sports Network, only on the 24-hour home of CBS Sports.
You know, we've talked about the job that Jimmy Engels has done at NJIT, but how about the terrific job that Jack Murphy has done at Northern Arizona? Finished 3rd in the Big Sky. They are a team to be reckoned with, and he's got them deep into postseason play. So hats off to the Lumberjacks.
22-14 on the season, and NJIT 21-11. It's coming up right after us here on CBS Sports Network. You see the 22 assists tonight for Evansville. Their 30 made baskets. Call there. Gibson has it. Gibson converts.
Terrific patience by Evansville as they run the shot clock down and get an easy drive by Gibson.
Newell, I thought, was trying to hand it off there to Anderson. It got taken away by Blake Simmons. And Evansville can just work some clock.
You look at Tennessee Martin as they went to that last timeout, even though they were only down 13, they were a tired team. You're looking at 5 guys who have played a lot of minutes.
Here's a 3 from Simmons. Rebound deflected by Wang, saved from going out by Howard. Skyhawks Anderson. Nice spin move. Too strong, Gibson. Evansville's coach Marty Simmons told me today 3 keys: taking care of the basketball, communicating and stopping transition, and then the offensive glass. I mean, you look at the third one, they don't need the offensive glass. They shot 57% from the field.
Not a lot of offensive rebounds on that. But right. They've done an outstanding job of not turning it over, of hitting open shots by moving the basketball, and also locating the shooters for Tennessee Martin.
Valentine with another basket for 28 points now tonight. Second among active juniors in scoring in the nation, behind R.J. Hunter of Georgia State. And he's been on display here tonight. Basket and a foul for Tremont Howard. With just 1:25 to go. UT Martin's going to have to knock down a bunch of threes here as Blake Simmons picks up his second.
You've got some good pieces to build if you're Heath Schroyer, as we see him as he talks to Terrence Durham, who is only a junior from Memphis.
Kristen Taylor just checked in.
As is Howard, only a junior as well from Pearl, Mississippi, on the all-newcomer team this year. He's played very well in the tournament. 18 points, 56% from the floor. Those are two guys that are going to be heard from in the Ohio Valley next season.
UT Martin had the 4th best turnaround in the NCAAs this year. 21 wins, just one off the school record. Valentine is fouled by Howard, doesn't like the call, picks up his 2nd.
The foul of Skyhawks, number 30.
Mike, here's what makes the turnaround even bigger for Heath Schroyer. You're talking about a team that had not done well, not over only 1 year, but over a few years. And he didn't clean house. It's so easy for a coach to come in, get rid of everybody, bring in his own players, and then turn it around. But he has gotten guys who were in the program to buy in and to succeed. And that's the true mark of a very good coach. And this Tennessee Martin team is going to be a very good team in years to come.
Anderson dumps it inside, and Taylor scores with 24.5 seconds left and a timeout. But how about for Evansville on the other side, and Marty Simmons in his 8th season. This is their 5th postseason appearance in the last 7 years. They had the 4th youngest team in the country last year. This year they only have 1 senior, and they're doing all of this at a chance to win 23 games. The 3rd time Evansville has won 20 or more games since the 93-94 season, and it's happened 2 times in the last 3 years.
Well, and I thought when I had Evansville back on New Year's Day when they upset Northern Iowa, I thought this was a team that had a chance for maybe an NCAA run in the conference tournament, or at the very least an NIT run. And they got banged up. Brazoya missed a few games, Wing missed a few conference games, and they slid a little bit from their outstanding start, but they have definitely regrouped. And if they can win a college insider tournament title, that will help this group immensely as they go into next year.
And Evansville will host the championship game of the CIT in 2 days on Thursday night versus the winner of NJIT at Northern Arizona coming up after us. They do it with a 13-point win over UT Martin here tonight at home at the Ford Center. 79-66 the final, Evansville.
There's too many weapons for Evansville. Obviously, DJ Valentine with a tremendous game, but his supporting cast was outstanding. Wing and Simmons especially.
Evansville now 13-5 at home. They have won 4 straight, all here in the CIT. Their 2nd time in the semifinals in the last 3 years, and they fell the first time to East Carolina. This time they go to the championship game as they win it by 13 here tonight.
Well, hats off to Tennessee Martin. We're talking about a team that had never been to postseason play. They rattle off 3 road wins in tremendous fashion. They beat Eastern Kentucky, as we mentioned before, on a last-second 3-point shot. But Heath Schroyer, just an outstanding job of turning this program around and setting the course for the future.
A lot to look forward to for UT Martin, that is for sure. Some great records that they broke this year, and some high accolades for that team. But it's Evansville that is moving on, and they will host the winner of NJIT and Northern Arizona. That game coming up in just a little bit right here on CBS Sports Network. The championship of the CIT Thursday right here on CBS Sports Network. We'll take a timeout and come back in a moment here to Evansville. The Purple Aces moving on to the title game. Stay tuned. Post game after this.
Gets to hang up a banner, this time for the collegeinsiders.com tournament championship. They've played excellent basketball leading up to tonight's championship game, and it didn't change this evening. To the Ford Center we go.